This is Roger with Wheel Kinetics in Tucson, Arizona. We're selling this truck. It is a 2006 Ford F350 crew cab long bed. It's a 6.0 turbo diesel. It's four-wheel drive. It's a Lariat, which is leather, and it's the FX4 off-road suspension package, which is Rancho suspension installed at the Ford factory. It has 138,000 miles. It was a theft recovery purchased directly from an insurance company in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and because it's on a salvage, it is on a salvage title because of theft, not collision. If you watch the little 3-minute animated video in our ad, it'll describe why. But basically, it's the attorneys for the insurance companies don't want any more liability on this truck, so they sell it on a clear title, or a salvage title, and they basically divorce the truck from the insurance company. If they sold it on a clear title, it maybe if they sold to us on a clear title, we sold it to you, and something happened to you in this truck, they could say, well, USAA is responsible somewhat or all the way. They should have given it a salvage title, which would have told people to be careful, you know? So they give it a salvage title because lawyers, okay? Let's see, we get them here, we do an inspection, takes a couple hours, and we come up with this, and my guys hand me this before I do a video. Nice truck, bulletproofed, Lariat 4x4. You'll see 4 pictures of it before it left. It was on the ground. They stole the wheels and tires, okay? And so basically I had to pay $700 to get it carefully brought here, where we had a set of Michelins for it. They're not brand new, but they're about 90% tread Michelins. Nice set of wheels. Got it off the ground, and then we started our inspection. This is what it looks like. We decided, even though it's under 150,000 miles, it's a nice truck and we would make it nicer, we bulletproofed it before we sold it. New bulletproof EGR cooler, new Ford oil cooler, new pipe IPR with gaskets, and this includes new gaskets, Rotella oil and filter, and coolant, one new battery, coolant reservoir is new, new serpentine belt, new rear brake pads, new drive shaft. When they put it on the ground, when they stole the wheels, they dinged up the drive shaft, so we had to get a new one of those. New ignition and door cylinder. They broke those when they stole the truck. Okay, I'm gonna walk around. I'm gonna show you what we've got here, and the good news is it was USAA. That means military owned, which means that they took care of it. I've never seen a USAA truck, theft recovery truck, that wasn't a good mechanical truck. When we get further along this video, I'll show you the Carfax, which even gives you a better idea of what they did with the truck and how they took care of it. Cosmetically, it's got a few dings and nicks and whatever, but mechanically, it's a really nice truck, okay? Little thing right here. This is what happens when you swing the door too wide. Get pissed off and open the door at 400 miles an hour. They did fix that from the inside, but they didn't fix the dent on the outside that happens when you do that. Anyway, the point of these videos is not to sell the truck. Okay, this is not a sales video. This is a reality video. I'm gonna walk around. When I point at stuff, you may want to look at that in the gallery. We'll have the photo gallery, and in that photo gallery, you'll have a little device allow you to zoom in on things, a little magnifying glass thing. And if you really are curious about cosmetics, please click on it and zoom in on stuff. No excuses to not know what this thing looks like. All right, there's about 8 million things to look at between video and the gallery and everything else. You will not get an excuse on there. There's a nice new spare tow package here. Here's the biggest problem. Down low, you can't really tell from here, but when they took the wheels, they did that to it. They dropped on the ground. There's probably something underneath there. You know, like I said, it's not cosmetically, it's not the prettiest truck. I don't know what that is. When they put these things on, they probably dinged it up. It's got a little matching, like they spilled something on it. You know, cosmetically, on a 1 out of 10, I'm going to give it a 5. Mechanically, I'd give it about a 9.9, maybe a 10, based on what we know about these things and how they drive and our inspections and bulletproofing it. It's outstanding. All right, what do we got here? We got 138, 239 on the mileage. We've had this thing running for quite some time, so all the readings will be warm readings, not cool, safe readings. We want to make sure that everyone knows what they're buying. It's not some fake thing. That's excellent. Very, very minor blow-by, almost none. There's a Ford stamp there, Ford stamp there. Can't let a converter sticker rub along. That's an original battery. That's a new battery. There's your Ford stamp there, and there should be another one right there. Okay? And then, new coolant bottle, new serpentine belt, EGR cooler, Ford oil cooler, IPR done. New oil, fluids, coolant, etc. Alright. Passenger rear window up and down. Interior of this truck is in great shape. Passenger front window up and down, door locks. There you go. Alright, seat back, forward, up, down, rear tilt up and down, front tilt up and down. Seat works fine, blah, blah, blah. There's that. It's a nice truck. You can do with a couple of the dings and nicks and stuff. You've got a hell of a truck here. I'll show you the Carfax and the Kelley Blue Book right now, as well as the title we got from the insurance company and the current title that we have in our name. All right, Kelley Blue Book, 8-foot bed. That's a long bed, 138,000 miles. Suggested retail price $20,999. Okay. All the options that we booked it in with, they'll be in the ad. No need to freeze it here and slow you down. Here's the Carfax. There's the VIN. There's the date of the Carfax just now. Branded title is salvage, and that's due to theft, which I will show you. All right, so there you are in South Dakota. Looks like that's where it was born. And then then we're in South Dakota still, I guess. And then we're in New Mexico, and which is where it came from to me. And then let's see, blah blah blah, nothing. And this is an interesting one. Usually you see a separation in dates. 10/4/16, it was stolen and recovered, and that's because they stole it, took it down the street, and took the wheels off it. And the guy who owned it didn't like that dent behind the wheel, probably. And he said, no, I don't want it back, and he probably bitched a lot to his insurance company, and that was the end of that. Because there's no reason other than that to salvage his car, just buy him some wheels. He probably freaked out about that dent behind the wheel. Anyway, it's USAA, so it's military owned. That's good. And our current title is, if I can get it open here, that's our current title. This will be in the ad also. You'll be able to click on it. There you go. All right. Let's see. Driver window. Passenger window, passenger rear window, driver rear window, mirrors, out, in, down, up, other side, out, in, up, down, there you go, door locks, there you go, alright, seat forward, back, up, down, tilt up, tilt down, rear seat up and down, that works fine. Pedals, power pedals up and down, tilt wheel, that works fine. Alright, let's hop in here. I'm trying to beat the rain here, man. It's gonna be a tough one here. Let's try tow haul, on and off, radio. Let's try the steering wheel. There's the steering wheel controls. All right, so the steering wheel works fine. 6-disc changer. Your trailer controls. Let's see. Air conditioning. Temperature up, temperature down. Let's try the steering controls here. There's your fan down, fan up. Temperature up, temperature down. So all that's working fine. There's your rear window. Power slider. Let's put it into neutral, put it into 4 low. Drive, put a seatbelt on here. Let's drive and then reverse. See if our parking sensors work here. There they are. All right, let's see, let's put it into 4 high. All right, drive and reverse. Perfect. All right, neutral, 2-wheel drive. Let's see, we also have a moonroof here. We better try that, make sure it's functioning. That's pretty good. Motor's good, it's moving fast. That's a good thing. They're kind of expensive when they don't move fast. All right, let's see, what else? Do a systems check. There we go. There's a systems check for you. All right, this thing's being sold on a salvage title. You cannot get plates or insurance. If you're gonna come and drive it home, we have to take and get a level 3 inspection by the cops. Then we can get a restored salvage title, at which time then we can print up temporary plates for you to drive home with, and you can get insurance. So if you're gonna drive it home, it's mandatory. We charge $200 to do that before you get here. Also, if you're gonna come here, you're gonna pay the $200 to restore the title. You'll pay a $250 dock fee, and you'll pay taxes. Taxes are 2% city sales tax here in Tucson, plus whatever your state tax rate is. So it's very simple if you come here. Your state plus our city of 2%, plus $250 dock fee, and then $200 to restore the title. If you pay by wire and ship, all you're obligated to pay is the agreed upon price, unless you want to click the box to have us restore the title before it ships out, and then we'll get it restored for you. And that's about it. That'll add $200 to the price if you're going to ship it and restore it. Let's see, what else? Oh, if you are going to ship, once we receive your wire, we'll fill out the title with your name or your company's name and address. We'll notarize and sign it off to you, and we'll scan it into your online file so you'll be able to see it immediately. Then we will mail it to you. We'll even scan in the envelope we mail it in. Everything we know, you know. There are no secrets, okay? So once you have the truck shipped to you, you already have the title from the mail. You just go get your plates, and that'll be simple. And it is simple. Deposit. Once we have agreed upon price, please get your deposit in. That deposit is $500. Once we have your deposit, your name will go on a banner over the truck at wheelkinetics.com, and you'll know it's yours. Until then, it is for sale, so please get it in. This is a bulletproof Lariat that was USAA owned, has a good Carfax, probably a really cranky previous owner who wasn't happy with the dent behind the wheel, and that's probably how I had ended up on a salvage title, because I'm sure the insurance company tried very hard to talk him into a brand new set of wheels and tires instead of getting a gigantic check that I'm sure they wrote him. I'm sure the check they wrote him was way into the 20s. Anyway, which is probably why he threw such a fit. Let's see. Next, warranty speech. There's no warranty, okay? We give you all this information, Carfax, Kelly, titles, what we did, what we know about the truck, everything that we know, you know, so that you can make a good decision. At the end of the day, there's still risk. If we knew what was going to happen to this truck tomorrow, what any car we ever bought was going to happen to it the next day, we'd be rich. We'd never buy a bad car, okay? And I buy them. You just never see them online. All right? So the bottom line is, if the truck gets to you and something's wrong with it the day you get it, you're going to write a check to fix it. Don't even bother calling us. We're not going to write a check, okay? This is a big boy and big girl sport. Hopefully you appreciate our business model. If you don't, and if you don't like the idea that you can't call and get a check, please don't look at any of our vehicles. I say this about every vehicle in every video. If you want to look at the end of every video, you'll hear the same speech. Plenty of people will see this who are able to deal with reality. We want those people, okay? All right, let's see, I got a little frontage road here. I've got about 15 seconds of video time left. Hopefully the cops aren't here again. This thing runs great. What a nice truck. This is a nice truck, man. Holy cow. Yeah, Actually, I think I see a cop up there. Anyway, thank you for your time.